Galactic Kids Next Door rules!
Or pass on the Galactic Kids Next Door. First things first, they're fucking idiots. Okay, now here's an idea. Now, Tom Warburton, I'm just gonna call him Tom because Warburton has had an unsuccessful pitch a Galactic Kids Next Door spinoff several times to Conan Kids Next Door execs. Cartoon Network execs. Conan Kids Next Door, holy shit, execs. At one point, he considered to make a TV movie as a pilot for the potential spinoff series. Okay, following having a response, Warburton eventually decided to create a pitch that would distribute over the internet in order to try to get the series approved with help from fans. Warburton wrote a script, collabed with others who had worked on the series to produce pretty much the thing that came out years ago. On March 19, 2015, a video was posted on YouTube, or what appears to be what it was, sequel of the series, featuring number one and the Galactic Kids Next Door, entitled Galactic Kids Next Door. On first 2015, a fan made petition was started on change.org to make the the Galactic Kids Next Door real series, which was also signed by Warburton himself and the voice actor Dee Bailey, Bradley Baker. Sorry guys, I don't have my glasses on. That's why I'm looking at this shit. Also, Rat Animation showed their interest in the project. Warburton later communicated that the execs at Cartoon Network had noticed the response. Here it is when I say this again. The Cartoon Network execs have noticed the response, but we're not interested in continuation of To the Kids Next Door. And Kids Next Door. However, Warburton was determined. He said he's confident, and he's probably still determined to get this sequel approved in the future. For the record, Cartoon Network passed on it. They passed on it in 2015. This is the time they wanted nothing to do with anything. Are they open now compared to they were years ago? At this point, after the unsuccessful reboot of the Powerpuff Girls, after the unsuccessful reboot of Ben 10, and I think they might have to look at this because Nickelodeon is killing them right now in the ratings. Nickelodeon has something that Cartoon Network doesn't have at the moment: buzz. The only time Cartoon Network gets buzz is if Steven drops a Steven bomb, or Adventure Time. Even Adventure Time doesn't get that much buzz anymore because people know that as in regular show they get no buzz anymore because people knew they were done. So now they have to get something that will give them buzz, and I think Galactic Kids Next Door can help them get that buzz back to the network, because right now the network is in utter disarray. It's in chaos. I mean, they're trying to bring some fans in. They're trying to get these ratings up, but it's not working. Cartoon Network only has themselves to blame for this too. They could have got this shit years ago. We have a wholly different conversation. And he said even a movie, just see where it goes. And they couldn't even do that for him. And this is the problem with Cartoon Network today. They don't want the people who worked on the series previously. They want new people, and they want new people to work on it, and they want to do it their way. Their way that they see fits that work. But Teen Titans Go way doesn't work for every show. The Powerpuff Girls has suffered because of that. And Ben 10 is suffering because of that. And the ratings are low for these two shows. The ratings are like atrocious for these shows. They're the lowest they've been. I mean, if Pop-Up Girls see 1 million viewers, that's a good day for Cartoon Network. They don't see 1 million viewers every day, and they'll never will. Never will. And they air the show once a week. What does that tell you? They know it's bad. They know it's bad. And they try to cross that over with Teen Titans Go when fans kept telling them. We kept telling them, Don't cross over Powerpuff Girls with Teen Titans Go. It's not gonna do anyone any favors. Cross it over with what's that show? Steven Universe, because you got three strong female characters with another strong female character. It'd be good. It will blow up the internet. They didn't see that, and they failed. And now even Steven Universe is like, nah, I don't even want to cross over with you, dude. Can you blame them? That's going to tarnish their show. Because Teen Titans Go is fine. They still got their viewers, but then again, Teen Titans Go viewers are lower than they were years ago. So I think the thing they've been doing for so long is now it's setting in where people are like, we don't care no more. And their app is only as good if the network is good. If the network is shitty, that means the fan base they have, the current fans, they won't get any new fans. They need to keep the network good so they get newer fans to watch their show, and that means to get newer fans. That means newer fans will go get the app to watch their current show more and more than once a week. But they don't have the mindset like that. They don't try to promote it like that, and now they're suffering. Galactic Kids Next Door would have been really good, but they don't even air the original Kids Next Door. They don't even air Chowder. They don't air nothing other than Teen Titans Go, and this is the problem they have now. Now you go to them and say, how's those ratings doing, by the way? They'll be like, yeah, we're good. We're still number one. I said, okay, well, when Loud House airs, who's number one? They got nothing to say. When SpongeBob airs, who's number one? They got nothing to say. Yet they want to make Teen Titans Go to the next SpongeBob. But yet it's not even getting the same ratings as SpongeBob. SpongeBob is having a war with Loud House, their own show on their own network. They haven't war with no one else. They could have a war with Galactic Kids Next Door. They could have a war with, I don't know, Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans. They could have a war with Johnny Bravo, but that show will never come back on the air. But here we are. We're almost 2 years later, and yeah, it is what it is. I mean, this is like they say, you made your bed and lie in it. I have no remorse. I'm happy they're getting what they do. It needs to suffer. Let it burn. Cartoon Network, this is what you get. And I would buy the network one day. I said to myself, what a pathetic excuse for a network. It's sad because I used to have it on the TV. That was my network for years. I never flipped the channel. Never flipped the channel. Never. But, I mean, yeah. And I love how people say, oh, it's not made for you. Yet, back in the day, it wasn't made for people my age, but yet people my age watch the network. What's did that tell you? They garnered so many audience over the years that it was made for everybody. And I hate that excuse. It's not made for you. Well, guess what, motherfucker? It wasn't made for just kids. Cartoon Network, you can watch cartoons whenever you want to. Cartoons is a lifetime of laughter, and here's the thing. I think a lot of people use that excuse now, which is stupid. It's the dumbest excuse ever. When Pixar can make cartoons like Zootopia and well, that's Disney. Excuse me, Zootopia, Incredibles, and those type of movies where it's geared to a older demographic. Come on now, cartoons are made for everybody. It's just the quality of a cartoon means more than the fart jokes and all that. Like, for example, I look at Teen Titans Go and I see that the cartoons has took a step backwards, and they shouldn't. Cartoon Network should constantly keep evolving and evolving, being better than the previous ones. I look at Teen Titans Go; it's not even better than the original, not by animation and writing standpoint. I'm looking at this like, what are you guys doing? How can you regress so badly like this? And the other one came out in 2003, and it looks better than the one we get into in 2015 or wherever it came out. Or 2014, 2013, right? Oh, yeah, God, it's been out that long. But it's just a stupid excuse. And people who make that excuse, they're just fucking idiots. And they need to get their head examined because it's not just made for kids. It's made for everybody. But shows like Codename Kids and Johnny Bravo, they geared to a bigger demographic than what it was supposed to. That means the show had good writing, good characters, good plots, good storylines. And when you have a show like that, that means you're doing something right. That means you're doing something so well to the point that you're guaranteeing more than just a casual, a 10 and 9 year old. You're getting a demographic that is wider, and that means you're doing something good. Gargoyles did that. Young Justice did that. Teen Titans did that. Justice League, all the DC animated departments did that. Spectacular Spider-Man and X-Men did that. You're doing something right, and that's what I'm looking for. Shows to push the boundary. Adventure Time did that. Regular Show did that. Steven Universe doing that. Loud House is doing that. But yet, Teen Titans Go can't even do nothing like that. When I look at Teen Titans Go, it's like, same old shit. And they're trying to copy Loud House. They're trying to do what Loud House do, like breaking the barriers, doing stuff like them doing, but it's not working. Because Cartoon Network's already, like, Teen Titans Go already made this audience. And slowly their audience is decaying, like eroding faster than a dead corpse. Soon Teen Titans Go is going to be The Walking Dead. It's everywhere on the block. Eventually it's going to die. But back to Galactic Kids Next Door. I went on a whole tangent rant here. Forgive me. But yeah, I mean, you made your bet. Lie in it. Hopefully they call them up and say, hey, yeah, we're still interested. Oh, okay, I thought so. How those ratings doing? Oh, don't worry about it. Just come in. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear an announcement in a year. If they never pick this up, that's them. That is them. And every last one of them deserves to get those ratings. Because if I was the head honcho running like Turner and I see this, I'm like, either cut the block, cut the network, or get rid of the person behind it. But Christina Miller, she has to go. She has to go. This lady has no substance of variety and no substance of what makes a good cartoon show. Pop-Up Girls, huge failure. Huge. Teen Titans Go. It's becoming a failure. Because the ratings are not stabilizing. Whatever show. Okay, the Mighty Sword, not a hit. Ben 10, 2017, not a hit. God, are they? All those two, like those two, were supposed to be the renaissance of Cartoon Network. Yeah, sure was. But yeah, as always, guys, peace. Have a Johnson day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I'm out.